I coach an awful lot of GAA athletes, and especially in the off season, and this is something that I see hurlers making a massive mistake with. And when we're looking at our training, we will prioritise different components of fitness at different stages of the year. Obviously, leading up to championship games, you're not going to be blowing it over in the gym trying to build muscle and max out, etc. Right? So you'll break down your components of fitness at different stages of the year, prioritise them, etc. etc. You'll break it down into off season, pre season, in season, maybe down week, taper weeks, peak weeks, whatever, right? But when it comes to people who play hurling and their nutrition, they don't do that with their nutrition. So they eat the same year round and just hope to God it's working. So it's just a lot of guesswork, right? And they're leaving a lot of performance on the table. And a mistake that I see hurlers making at the moment is they're going into the in-season and their body fat is too high. Now, I'm purely discussing body fat. Performance is, multifactorial. There's tons of things that go into it, but this is something that a lot of GA athletes come to me for, right? If your body fat is not in check when championship is starting, that is not the time to start restricting your calories, pulling them down and worrying about dropping body fat, right? The ship has kind of sailed a little bit, okay? Now, I firmly believe once our body fat is in check, that is one factor that's massively going to drive on our performance, okay? I think we're going to be far more efficient on the field, even from, agility and speed and all that type of stuff, and being able to cover ground. If I threw an extra 6-7 kg of fat on you, yeah, you're going to struggle a lot more, right? So when we're looking at performance, we always periodise our training, but most athletes don't periodise their nutrition, and they're leaving a lot of gains on the table. So when you look at it, right, you want to have your body fat in check when the season's coming around, or even pre-season. So you're going into those stages of the year consuming 2,800, 3,000 calories. You're carb loading without worrying about gaining extra body fat. And even just from a feel factor, how you feel, how content you are in your clothes, taking your top off, just how you feel on the pitch, that can actually leak into performance a little bit as well. Now, again, I'm purely talking about breaking down, periodising your training, periodising your nutrition, and that's just a big mistake I see athletes making. Eating good is not good enough. I hate hearing that from athletes, because I coach athletes a little bit differently than Gen Pop. That's a shit standard to hold yourself to. I eat good enough. That's shit. That's not maximising your performance. That's not how elite athletes work. Dial it in, get your nutrition right, really look after it, have stuff that's tangible, track your data, have stuff to go off, see if it's working or not working. Good is not good enough. If you're serious about your sport and you really want to maximise your performance, that's a shite standard to hold yourself to.